Welcome to the Daily Plunge. We are in Acts chapter 10, verses 34 through 48. After Peter and Cornelius have established that this is a God moment, that they both have been brought here by the work of God, and that they're to move beyond their petty ethnic and racial differences, Peter begins to preach. And he says, I now know that God doesn't show favoritism. God does not favor any people over another. God is only interested in those who fear God, he says, or those he accepts and claims, those who revere him, who accept that God is God, and those who make an effort to be righteous. That my text says those who do right. The Greek really is the word righteous, and it's about being in a right relationship with God. And it's showing that you're made new. And we see this because it says that God sent a message. He didn't, and in fact, that message wasn't a bunch of words. It was Jesus himself. And that message was the good news of peace, or the Hebrew would have been shalom, of a new relationship with God, peace with God through Jesus Christ. And that he was Lord over all because he was anointed with the Holy Spirit and with power. And he had so much power that he was taking on the brokenness of this world, and he was overcoming the power of evil and the devil that was in people's lives because God was with him. Peter goes on to say, we witnessed all of this. We were there. We saw it. And we saw how he was crucified, that they hung him on a cross to die because they thought they were going to put him out of their misery, that they could get rid of him. But he is the power of God. And that, they killed him, they hung him on a cross, but God raised him from the dead. And he's appeared to be seen by the witnesses that God appointed. Because if you didn't know Jesus, it would just seem like a ghost. But we knew him. We saw him on the cross. We were witnesses and we ate with him. And he commanded us. He sent us out to preach and witness that he has changed everything. And this is the message that grabs Cornelius and his friends by the heart, is that the power of death and the power of wickedness and evil in this world has been vanquished. Jesus Christ went to the cross, took them on, and has been raised from the dead. And so now he's been made judge of the living and judge of the dead. And I want you to really hear that. Jesus Christ is judge of the living right here, right now. He's the judge of my life. He's the judge of your life. And how are you living in that? Do you revere the one who is made judge over you? Do you worship him? Do you celebrate him? I think about the Old Testament prophets. It says prophesying that those who trust in the Lord will be freed from their sin and they will receive forgiveness. Peter says they're going to have a whole new life, and that is great news. Well, thanks, my friends. Have a blessed day.